November 23rd, 2013. Guys, you're looking at before and after images of iSun. In the bottom in the red and green is before the X-flare stripped it back, and the top is after. Remember, we were getting the dimensions as 250,000 kilometers in width of the outer coma. The inner coma at 37,282 or 60,000 kilometers. So I'm going to use their numbers and scale this. And look at this. 18,000 miles on the centerpiece, and the small piece behind it is 8,000 miles. If they don't like these numbers, they need to give us some new dimensions on the inner coma and the outer coma, even though that's been stripped back. Guys, the sun's increasing in intensity, and I'm going to point that out. But look at this. These are infrared images that came in on the 21st. And the left bottom is the way it came in. Then I turn down the brightness, and this is what we got. Notice on the right what they're saying on the 3D model. The flyby through the sun's atmosphere may cause iSun to break apart, but iSun may also become briefly visible in the broad daylight. Here I enlarged it. You see what they're saying? 4 days, 20 hours. That's as I started the video. This is infrared with the brightness turned down, looking at the center. This is the sun today. The big sunspot that's in the red on the right is the large one that we've watched. We've got a new one forming in the middle, but I'm going to show you what's important. iSun is coming in from the right also, and I want to show you the difference between this morning's charts and this evening's charts. This is the latest at the top. Notice now we have 1903, 1904, and 1905 listing in on the system. And what they've done is 1904's went beta gamma. Now, and look at the morning chart, AM. Nothing listed there. And the big sunspot that we've been watching was beta, 1899. Now 1899 is alpha. What it changed, and what that did was give us a triple configuration, alpha, beta, gamma. That's what happened with this last X-flare, guys. Remember, nothing was triple configuration, but we had enough sunspots together in one area that gave us alpha, beta, and gamma. So now we see the ingredients again for this X-flare. Guys, we're going to do a morning report on it. But what I want to do in the video tomorrow is talk about the blackouts. And I've mentioned this, and I'm putting that together. It's just been a very busy day. But I want to talk about the things we're going to need. And one of them is, even from the smallest solar panels to some of the larger ones, being able to have a backup power supply and run it through a CB radio system that we can tie in and relay from the ham and the shortwave systems, because it's going to be critical to know where or where not to go, and it's going to be critical to be able to locate family. And with the system that I'm going to show you that you can put together, and you can put it together for $200 to $300 for a minimum system, and you could probably have a garage sale and get rid of some things, maybe some gold or extra toys, and give yourself the ability to communicate regardless. We could have a CME from a solar flare. We could have an EMP from a piece of rock that breaks off a comet or an asteroid. Either way, we could have a power blackout. Now, I started a couple years ago with my wood-burning heater stove. That's going to be essential. You can cook and stay warm with it. Even if you don't have a blackout in the winter, you've seen ice storms knock out the power. It's time to start preparing. No one can say iSun is going to cause a blackout. But again, we have the necessary ingredients to bring all of this together. But again, for $200 or $300, you can put yourself together a communication system that we can relay across this country. I'll go into detail on that tomorrow. Heads up.